Good morning, heroes, and welcome back. As you can see, we are back at it with the Hunter. We've been absolutely smashing the quests here as a hunter. So, we have everything along this beach here. We do have one up here we'll eventually probably do that we're going to be doing Stone Talon Mountains. So we may abandon this one. We'll see. And then we still have all of Camp Tarajo to do as well. So let's get going with this. But we are absolutely crushing it. I know I said level 19 for the caption. We are technically 18 and like a half. A little over half. What the? Altar of the... Oh, okay. That's just a... That one looks cool. I like that one. Mine's got like a little purpley glow to it. We did find some new Mystic Enchants while I was playing with our friend Devin last night, so we may be switching some stuff around here. This Hydra sting, well, we may wait till 25 just because of how fast we're going, but this turns our Serpent Sting into a multi-shot. So that's a plus there. So yeah, I mean it's crazy how well we're doing with the hunter. Need to get our book out. There we go. But yeah, so I mean the hunter is just cruising through stuff. It's crazy. We need to get us a better weapon so that we can start hitting a little bit harder. I haven't found anything yet that's dropped that's would be better for us. We want something with some more damage over time. I don't even care if we lose the I don't know what spell that was, but that was powerful. But yeah, we want to really try and push home some more damage. So the more damage we can do with our bow, the better. Since we've switched over to marksman instead of beast mastery. So the other thing too is like I was gonna do a race change because there is an item that we can buy on the store to do a race change. Since we're gonna do marksman, it's actually the more appropriate class for that, or race rather, is troll. So I tried to do it, it won't let me do it. I mean, I can melee too. I'm not that opposed to it. But yeah, so we're trying to get some more gear for us. Oh. There we go. All right. And these things can pull from like a mile away. It's great when we have our buffs up and we can watch huge number hits. Heal the pet. our buffs, though, that we get for being a marksman are insane. We just need the cannoneers. Okay, let's go see if we can find some more solo cannoneers like that guy right there. But like, look at that. Before my pet even gets to it, we've got this guy dropped below half. Like, that's awesome. And then that's a cannoneer right there. And see, like, if we were playing on the druid still, or even the warlock, we'd have to sit, get mana, get some health. The hunter, it's like, bro, as long as my pet's out, we are gravy if we're not pulling, you know, 4 or 5 things. I think even at 3, we'd be okay. It wouldn't be perfect, but it'd be okay. Alright, so this one up here, there's actually several quests in here. The big one is we have to take out a whole bunch of people, including some captains. And then there is an escort quest. Last time we did this, there were so many people in here trying to do the quest. Oh, snap. I hate when stuff just randomly spawns, though, on top of you. Come on. Let me attack that guy. Because I am most likely going to die. There we go. Alright, we will eat this time. But, yeah, with the druid and the warlock, we were constantly having to sit and eat and drink and do all that fun stuff. It was such a pain. As long as we keep our pet healthy and happy, man, and we keep ammo, like that's the big ones that we have to keep out for. Yeah, that was a mistake, Elf. Ah, this place is empty. We might do the escort quest first, and then come back in, since people have already taken out a whole load of people. Got another hunter in here. And a chamois tank, it looks like. Righteous verdict. I'm doing the escort quest first, my guy. What level is that, dude? 24 tar and chamois. The AI on this guy is ridiculous. He's not supposed to run that far away from you to attack stuff. Like, now what are you doing? See what I mean? Like, he runs all over the dang place for no reason. Somebody's in combat over here, so he's like... Chamois tank's actually beefing it up. I like this. Alright, let's grab this, though. Because that is a gun. We may have found our next weapon. Yeah, that is a huge increase. Where'd our guy go? There he is. I don't know how far out he has to go, or do we have to run all the way back? I'm hoping I don't have to run him all the way back. Especially since he's just gonna keep finding random things to attack. That mage, man. Like, ask to group up with people if you're that special at it. He's gonna die because the AI is so dumb. This quest, bro, is really starting to frustrate me. Yeah, thanks, mage. Stupid 49 troll. That's all they're doing, is coming out here to be a pain. So I can't complete the mission because this troll mage wants to be out here doing dumb stuff. And my guy's dead, and he's not rezzing, so as much as I would love to have somebody else in my party, we're just gonna do the... I'm not gonna worry about trying to do the escort quest. You see, it's gonna say failed. Because that stupid mage wanted to be a giant turd. Like, that's the stuff that makes people not want to play with other people. You know what I mean? It's like, there's no call for you gathering up everybody and purposely dragging them into the way of that AI. Like, there's no reason for it. But this gun that we did pick up, this is going to be considerably stronger for us. I mean, we're going to go from a 1624 to a 3451. We may just go ahead and finish part of this quest and then go get us some ammo and an ammo pouch because we don't have any. We are going to do some enchanting today too, I think. Simply because... yesterday I did a whole bunch with Devin, and we got some really good enchants for the hunter. I mean, it was insane how much good stuff we got. I'll probably hold off until we get closer to 25 if I'm really wanting to push it that way, though. So, alright, there's 10 of 10. I need Devin to be on so that I can get this guy into the guild. Oh, we need to stay up there. We didn't kill the main guy. Whoops. We're done with part of the quest. We might as well just finish up the takedown part of it. And then from there, we're good. Ah, stupid fear. And passive mode. I don't have play dead. Okay, this guy needs to stop following me now. Oh, you turds. I almost made it. Ah. Alright. We want to mend pet. Just because we let him die, we're going to go ahead and feed him. And then we are going to feed ourselves and get some more mana. Pet details. Yeah, dude's happy. Yee. Does he have another pet talent? No. We did go with more armor for this guy. We may change that so he attacks faster. Wish hunters had kind of a stealth mechanic too. Okay, he's done. See what I mean though? Like the hunter or the warlock would have been toast at that point. Or not the hunter, the druid or the warlock would have been toast. Would have ran out of mana, would have not been able to take on that many people. Like, yeah, I gotta sit down and eat again, but I mean, still, that's nothing, really. A little bit of food downtime never hurt nobody. Okay. That puts us at 11,000. Okay, anything up here to loot? No. And I didn't see anything down here either. Dang it. That's right. Hunters are absolute G's. Plus my pet's an absolute beast. Like this is awesome. Like I am absolutely loving the hunter, y'all. Like I cannot explain just how much more fun the hunter has been compared to the other two classes that we've tried. Yeah, I'm gonna have to heal up for this one. This one might hurt just a tad bit. There we go. Take on the preserver. Take fire and poison damage, you stooge. Oh, nothing there. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Boom. There you go. You're down. Let's see if we can get just a tad bit more mana up. And then we're going to take on this guy. There's like 2 dudes in there, I think. Dang it. He full healed the guy that we were attacking. But guess what? I got a full heal too, because I just leveled up, punk. You was done for, son. Yeah, get yeeted and deleted, my dude. That is right. Yeah, I want to do that. Because we got to get to our aim shot. Like, that's our next big one right there. And then we're going to go up and put more we're going to put some points into making it to where our hunter's mark doesn't cost as much. So that we're not wasting mana on trying to get hunter's mark up on people. And then aimed shot is big because that is our... It takes a second to cast it, but when we do, it hits like a truck. Alright, so all these quests are done. Technically, we still have that escort quest we could go back and try to do.
Strength and honor.
I don't care. So we're going to mount up, and we're just going to book it. Hopefully this doesn't kill us. Oh. Because, yeah, look at how much stuff has already respawned. And I'll bet you that stupid mage is still out here just running back and forth, being a nuisance. So even if I wanted to do the escort quest, they need to fix the escort guy's AI. It should only, like, he shouldn't be able to aggro anybody, and he should only attack things if I'm attacking things. Or whoever's doing the quest. Because otherwise, he'll just keep running around forever. And you have no way of controlling him, except for to make sure that you take out all the targets. So go in there with a group of 5 people, and one person starts the escort quest, and everybody else just starts obliterating everything around, and you should be okay. But the fact that he'll just go run off and follow random people for a while makes it basically impossible to complete. Alright, so we did hit level 19, so now the thumbnail's not lying to you. But, yeah. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. Alright, so let's turn these in. Let's see if we can find an ammo pouch, because we did find a better weapon. We really want to use the better weapon. That is 4 strength. We would lose too much damage over time. That's int. We don't need int. You. You're worth more money. Because that's 3451. That one was 2037. So it would be an upgrade, just not as big of an upgrade like this one. Because we're going to get that crit strike and attack power, which is awesome. Alright, do you sell the stuff that I want? You do sell bullets. Okay. We'll go ahead and buy some bullets from him. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 2,000. Oop, not that. That. And then we just need to find somebody that sells an ammo pouch. is what we need. You are a warrior trainer. You're just a person. We may have to go back to, I think Crossroads had somebody that could sell us an ammo pouch. So we may have to go back to that. Weaponsmith.
Hey, how you doing?
No.
Be good.
More healing pots. We'll take those. Glyph of Crusader Strike. That's Paladin. Does not help us. You are a banker. Tinkers Union.
Hey, how you doing?
It says that you sell stuff, but you don't actually sell stuff. How fantastic. Yeah, I think Crossroads had a guy that sold the bag. Or actually, we are... Oh, no, are we able to make one? Hold up. Small ammo pouch. There we go. What do we need for it? Coarse thread. See, look at that. Leatherworking already coming in clutch. Plate and chain.
Yeah, what do you want?
I got the best deals anywhere.
You need a coarse thread. There we go.
Have a good one.
So now we go back into leatherworking and we just go create one. Bam. Nice. All right. There's also the light leather quiver we could have made, but we need, let's see, take the arrows out, pull up our bag. We take this out, we put this in, and then we can put bullets there. There we go. And now we can swap weapons. We no longer need the bow.
Time is money, friend.
And our damage just skyrocketed. I love having more damage. Alright, let's go. Jump. I was talking with Devin last night, guys. And at some point, I think he and I are going to try and stream a dual hunter hardcore challenge. And see how long we can make it before we die. The missing shipment. As long as it doesn't make us go across the ocean, we are okay. Because remember, I want to finish all of Camp Tarajo as well before we go to the next area. A little running back and forth quests. We still need to work on getting leatherworking up more. We want to work on getting skinning up. Skinning is easy because, like, literally I could get that probably max level in 2 hours if I really wanted to do it. It's not hard. Let's see. Booty Bay. Nope, we're not going to Booty Bay. Not doing it. Okay. So, we'll take the flight point to Camp Tarajo, turn in that quest, and start doing all those quests.
Time is money, friend.
Show me where I can fly, please. Camp Tarajo. But, yeah. We'll have to do some more enchanting, too. I want to wait. But, I mean, just look at... We got Glaive Toss, which will teach us Glaive Toss. We got Power Through, which we picked up a while ago. Deadly Instinct. Using Flanking Strike causes your next 3 Mongoose Bites. That's for your melee build there. So if that's the kind of hunter that you guys are wanting to to play, this is a good one for you. Glyph of Mending is great for your pet because it just increases how much you can heal. Quick Shot, which we're already using. Hunter's Mark, which I think is what we're going to swap out for this because there's a less chance for bleeding to proc. But there's a higher probability that if we use our Hunter's Mark, we just get increased damage. So once we land, we'll probably try and swap that out since we have 11,000 runes or 12,000 runes. We'll go ahead and do that. And then as far as our purple one, let me go back into our enchants here. As far as our purple one goes, the marked detonation. The first time you apply Hunter's Mark to a target above 75% health, your next ranged ability on that target will critically hit and restore 15 base mana. So we want that every time we can get it. However, if we wanted to do more dungeon stuff so that we can spread damage out a little bit more, especially now that we have multi-shot, right? Hydra Sting. Your Serpent Sting hits up to 3 targets, and dealing damage with Serpent Sting reduces the cooldown on Rapid Fire by 2 seconds. And then Rapid Fire... we want to look at not collected. Glyph of Rapid Fire, which is what we want to do. There's Rapid Killing, which reduces the cooldown of your Rapid Fire ability by 2 minutes. So we know that this is going to be at least like a 3 or 5 minute ability. In addition, after killing an opponent that yields experience or honor, your next aim shot, arcane shot, or chimera shot causes 20% additional damage. That part we could care less about. The cooldown is what we want. Rapid Fire, increase the haste from Rapid Fire by an additional 8 seconds. So that's huge there. But being able to just do damage with our Serpent Sting and reduce it by 2 seconds every time, that's huge as well. So, you know, then we go into like here and we go rapid fire, right? Search, locate, level 26 is when we get it. We get Scorpid Sting. Stings the target, reducing a chance to hit with melee and ranged attacks by 3%. Only 1 sting. So I wouldn't use that. I would want Serpent Sting. Because of our Mystic Enchant that we could use with Hydra. See? Serpent Sting. Serpent Sting. Good, 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 good. So that's probably what we'll put in our level 25 slot. Unless we get something just phenomenal. And it's not good that nothing has spawned. Like, literally nothing has spawned, which means we're probably going to get kicked here in just half a second. Which is no good. Like, items are spawning properly. Can we mount up? Okay, so we're not lagged. It's just the zone is not populated. Let's run out of this zone real quick. Southern Barrens. Anything spawning here? Well, that's no good. That's a slight problem. I didn't see it swap over to Camp Tarajo either. / reload. Hopefully this fixes it. Nope, that is not fixing it. That's a slight issue. Okay, let's log out and then log back in. See if maybe that fixes it. I don't know what's going on Let's go over to Discord real quick, see if there is an announcement for it. Last update was at 7:02. Yeah. 7:02 last night was the last update. So I'm not sure. As y'all can see, I've been trying to test out a whole bunch of stuff when I'm not on camera. There we go. Stuff spawned. Yay! While we're actually in here, we're going to turn this into our new home.
Greetings. We shall meet again.
I was a little concerned. But the old turn it on, turn it off trick worked. Alright, so we turn this in, and then we're going to pick up all the quests. Except... Tribes at War, except... There's only, like, one quest that we'll pick up, but we won't do anything with it for a while. Like this one right here. Journey to Crossroads. He's gonna be like, yo, man, I need you to go check out this dude at the Crossroads. That's supposed to be the follow-through quest for the Tauren when they come out of Mulgore and they get here. There's not supposed to be any quest for them to do except for that guy that says, hey, you should go to the Crossroads. And so then they have to run to the Crossroads. It's just a little extra XP for them. As you can see, though, we have a ton of dots everywhere around us. Let's see. That guy's way up north. Where are you? Okay, we're keeping you because you lead us into there. Spider eggs. We still need to do that quest. That's also up there. Weapons of choice. Ishmael. He's the one that wants us to do the zebras and then go put the carcass down. So let's go find us some zebras. Let's check out how more powerful this gun is here. There should be a bunch over this way. Storm Calling Totem. Golly, man. Feels like my whole face needs to itch for some stupid reason. Oh, we forgot to, we can't use arrows. There we go. I was like, why is none of the skills working? Alright, let's try that again with... Like, we already grabbed the carcass we needed, but... I'm not seeing too much of a difference there, if I'm being honest. Alright, so we've already got the zebras. Where does... I gotta remember where the tree was. It's up this way, I think. Oh no, it's this one way up there. So we can actually go to the crossroads, turn that in, and just run across. That's what we'll do. Because you kind of got to hurry. If I remember correctly, this thing, yeah, it has a 30-minute timer. Totem is useless for us. What is this gun? I need a 40. Oh, we were holding on to that until we could buy bullets, but that's fine. We no longer need you. You do absolutely nothing for us, so you are sellable. Alrighty then. you. Show me where I can fly. Go to Crossroads, and then we run straight across so we can complete that quest. And then we're good to rock and roll there. Oh. I tell you what, I've been having an absolute blast trying to do this challenge. The first few days of trying to do it, really stressed how dedicated professional streamers are. Like the guys who make it their job to stream every day or, you know, every other day, whatever it is, where they stream for, you know, 10 hours, 12 hours, whatever it is. I mean, some of these guys stream for, it feels like ever. And doing this challenge has really just driven home the fact that that takes some serious dedication. That takes some serious, like, this is my job kind of thing. So, I mean, mad respect to those guys. Because I don't know if I would be able to do this until I was making enough income to where I could dedicate that kind of time to it if it wasn't for this the Michael J. Fox challenge. Because I mean, it has been it's been an interesting experience to get up and be like, okay, I need to put in as much time as I can today in streaming to hit this 100-hour mark for the month. It doesn't sound like a lot when you go, oh, you have a whole month to do 100 hours. But then when you break it down, it's just over, it's just shy of 3 hours to 3.5 hours a day of streaming, right? And again, you'd sit there and go, well, I mean, if you play video games every day, I'm sure you spend at least that amount of time playing video games. And it's like, well, yes, technically I do. I probably spend too much time playing video games for, you know, certain people. But when you have to, you know, get your thumbnail and get your description and your title and tags and, you know, all the things that you need, it's crazy. Yeah, I know it requires a dead tree. I'm at said dead tree. Do I gotta be right here? What are you? You're a hunter. I know it says you're AFK, but I just watched you move. There we go. But yeah, I mean, just the dedication, the amount of time that these guys spend is phenomenal. And I have mad respect for what they do and how they do it day in, day out. You know, there's a part of me that wishes, you know, I had actually no, I want to do this one. I wish I had, you know, an editor that I could afford to pay to do editing for me so that, you know, I could build videos look cleaner and nicer for you guys. I wish I had, there's a lot that I wish I could do to improve, you know, what I do, but with the time that I have on, you know, doing a stream or trying to put a build video together and then and then run a full-time job, it's a lot. And so for the guys that do this, you know, kudos to you. I would love to learn how you do it. Like, it is a skill that requires refining. I am fairly confident in that regard. We're gonna run down here. There's so it's called the Weapons of Choice and Tribes of War. These two quests here. The Tribes of War, or the Weapons of Choice are down here, but I want to do the Tribes at War part first, because then he gives me a quest to come back down here and take out three like generals or whatever. So getting to hit like a truck. Ooh. Have we already grabbed this shiny? Does anybody remember? I can't remember if we did it on this character or not. We did. Okay. Alright, well the problem is there's going to be so many people over here. Somebody has just wiped out this whole camp, so... we may go over this way and see if there's anybody over there. There's just due east, or west, rather. If I knew my cardinal directions, that would be fantastic. But yeah, I mean, we are flying through quests. We're also, I think, better leveled too, and I'm not sure if it's because we did leatherworking and we actually like did some leatherworking, unlike the druid where we kind of just, if we could get some, we did. I mean, I think overall the leatherworking on the druid is higher because it's on medium leather. But for whatever reason, I feel like we are higher level. I still need to go back and check, but I believe we're higher level here than we were with the druid by this point. Because I think what we did was we did the crossroads, then we came down here and tried doing these quests. Then we came over here and we were like, okay, we completed everything we could here, and then we tried to go up to Stone Talon and Ashen Vale and... Sorry, bud. If it spawns, I'm going to get the drop on it. So if you want to be able to make sure you get it, I would highly recommend... I don't need hunters. Partying me up, my guy. That's a priest right there. I wonder if he's trying to go Shadow Priest. I don't need a hunter, but hey, if you're gonna line yourself up like that. Let's go stand over here. I don't need a hunter. Yeah, y'all can fight all the hunters. That's fine. Better wake up there, what are you, warrior? People are gonna just steal all your stuff. Alright, we're almost done with them. Come on. Why did it not give that to me? I am confusion. I mean, at least we're not getting, like, the infinite, like, mass respawns like we were day 1 and 2. Because that was atrocious. Alright, so all that was spawning over here that we needed was water seekers. Hey, I just want to get away. Sheesh. Alright. Run up over here. I don't know which ones are going to be over here, but we need 12 Thornweavers and 12 or 11 more Geomancers. Hunter, hunter. There's something sparkly over here, so we're going to run over this way. That's a rare, I think. Hunting Frenzy. I believe we already had this, didn't we? Increases damage of your pet special ability by 10%. Yeah, we already had that one. It's all good. I don't know who needed it or why, but it's dead now. Don't need hunter. Don't need hunter. Hunter, 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 hunter. There's a Thornweaver. That's fine. You can have that one. That's another hunter. Oh, that's a hunter. One of y'all can go tag that one. Oh, there's a lootable up there. Hold up. Thornweaver mace. We'll just say invite. See if anybody wants to help us out here. Yeah, that was 100% directed at me, but that's just because I was like, look, if you don't want to listen to the invite request, I'm gonna shoot at your target. There we go. Alright, let's eat up, because I took quite a bit of damage from that one. No bueno. No, no bueno. What's up, Priesty? Level 28 Undead Priest. Oh, somebody finally wants to get an invite to the group. Got it. All right. Just need one more. Poor melee people. Oh, they had to fix a bug. Speaking of melee people, I read this last night when I got home. There was a bug where if a melee person was fighting a spellcaster, what was happening was they would cast a spell, and then the second you entered melee range, they would also get to be able to hit you, even if they just finished a cast. There was no downtime for it. Alright. Free me. I'm good. I'm done. Leave party. Now we need geomancers, and they're all the way back. Actually, it says there's some geomancers this way, so let's go try this side. Then we'll get some mana and go from there. What's up, level 51 Undead Priest? Good lord. I don't know if you guys saw the stream, but there's a paladin that I was in a dungeon with, and apparently he figured out how to just do mass damage. Anybody want to invite, or are we going to play who can hit things the fastest? Oh, there's a shiny. I figured there would be something. And we can sit right here and take out enemies. Let's get some health and mana back up. Here's the thing, y'all. I don't. Oh, look. You wanna party up there, Pally? And then look, I just walk over here and I drop another one. And then while I wait, I just... There's one there. Oh, somebody got that one first. You turd. Now, Paladin can go run around all he wants. That's fine by me. Downside is there's so many hunters. And I don't mean like hunters like me. I mean like bristleback hunters. Nine of 12. 3 more. The one behind me and beside me should spawn next. Come on. There we go. Oh, another glyph fireball. If we win it, yay. If not, whatever. Alright, so that completes those 2 quests. Let's go back to town, turn these in. And then we should get the one to take out the leaders. And they're down here in the south. Alright. Ah! We passed a rogue. I heard it. I heard the roguey invisible stuff. Let's see here. Yeah, next we're gonna grab the aim shot. Then we're gonna come up and put a couple points into Hunter's Mark. We may do all 3. I'm not 100% sure yet. Improved arcane shot. We're not using arcane shot. Critical hits of your pet to generate 25 focus. Nah. Rapid killing. So if we did this one, we wouldn't need the Mystic enchant for it. But reduces the cooldown of your rapid fire ability. We want that because rapid fire is at level 26. So right about the time we'll unlock these. But we want to grab this. Shares a cooldown with multi-shot. That's fine. There will be situations where multi-shot is not usable, so that makes sense. Betrayal from within. And then we should have enough to just grab up all the buffs. Agility, strength, armor, spirit, wind, and wisdom. There we go. Look at all these buffs. Alright, so now we have the Thunder Lizard quests. Alright. Where's one? Give me the leathers. But like on targets like this, aimed shot would be so much better. Especially if we go Hunter's Mark, then aimed shot. It will do a ton of damage, because it'll be a guaranteed crit. Don't dodge me, you special. Okay. Now we can go turn that in, because the next one is the lightning, or not the lightning lizards, the little fly birds, whatever, the cloud serpents, that's what they are. I'm sitting there like, what's the name of them? Alright, turn this one in, get the next one, and he's like, oh, you need to go into the Scarlet Monastery. What? Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. This one. We need Thunderhawk Wings. We need one. Now, there is a chance that we take out one and we get it, but there's also a chance that we have to do it like 18 times, so... And somebody already took out that one, so let's go run over this way. The fact that there's not a bunch of these things to fight is a little annoying, too. What's up, little dude on a rat? And this guy right here. Look at that. We got lucky and got it on the first one. I still don't know if it's an increased drop rate or something, but man, oh man, there's been a couple times where I've done this quest and have thought about giving up because I've taken out like 5, 6, 7 of them and still not gotten it, and be like, I know I've got the quest. I see the quest, but for whatever reason, it just would not drop. So RNG has been, I think, increased for the most part. Let's see, we want that one because it's worth the most. We also picked up Gloves of the Moon, which will lose some armor, but will gain health and stamina. And right now, armor is not that important to us because we're actually getting a lot more. Do we want attack power, crit, and haste rating over agility, though? Five stamina. 3 agility. But here's the thing, is we haven't been able to dual wield. I want to hold on to that dagger. If we get another dagger, I'll test it. We need to empty out our bags here. Improved shields. And Glyph of Cleansing. Alright. Oh, you're a Skinner. There we go.
Just the thing for you.
20 to 40. No, thank you. I mean, all 3 of those stats is good. If we had agility on it, it would be a freaking god roll on it. 14, no. One. The staff. We'd lose way too much out of that. And we no longer need any of that stuff. Hold on to the dagger. Sword, no thanks. And we'll sell it. Why not?
Goodbye.
Who got another quest? You want us to go talk to your, like, sister or whatever it is. Search for her in the Barrens.
Sun, shine upon
And this is Thunderbluff. I don't want to go to Thunderbluff.
mother.
There's several quests that will take you to Thunderbluff. I could care less. we get aim shot though, because we did hit level 20. So we're gonna grab that. That is going to take the place of this. And we'll put that there for now. Distracting shot. Distracts the target to attack you, but has no effect if the target is already attacking. Well, I don't want him to attack me. And then we've got our book out, so we're going to go ahead and Aspect of the Viper. Mend Pet gets an increase. Quick Shot gets an increase. Arcane Shot gets. Disengage, Freezing Trap. I'm hoping that we will get at some point... Freezing Trap is good for when we want to tame animals. Okay, that was not what I wanted. Kill command. That's at 34. Good lord. We're not Beast Mastery anymore, but good lord. 34. For the primary thing that you need as a Beastmaster. That should be up here. We want to go way down here and do these. Then we'll go over here and do hers. No. Because we can just fly there, do her quest, fly back, and then go down here. So that makes more sense. Do some flying there. Aspect of the Viper. This is the next one that we just got. Hunter takes on the Aspect of the Viper, causing ranged and melee attacks to regenerate mana, but reducing your total damage done by 50%. In addition, you gain 4% of maximum mana every 3 seconds. Mana gained is based on the speed of your ranged weapon. Requires a ranged weapon. Only one aspect can be active at a time. So if we start running really low on mana, we can swap to Viper to get mana back. And then go from there. So now I will say the way that I'm building this character right now may not be the way it will eventually be later on. So this may change completely based on gear and enchants that we get later on. But as of right now, this gives us more damage. This gives us more damage. This gives us more damage. The downside is it has a 10-second cooldown. So does multi-shot. I wonder if there's a way to get that down. Rapid killing, that could be an enchant, or we could put 2 points into it. Doesn't really matter. Let's see. Reduces the cooldown of your rapid fire ability by 1 minute. We can get it to 2 minutes. Are we able to see what the cooldown is on rapid fire? That is, we'll have to get our book out and see if we can search rapid fire. So it's either a 3-minute cooldown, which means we can drop it down to 1 minute, or it's a 5-minute cooldown, which would suck, and we can drop it down to 3 minutes, which would suck even more. Oh, excuse me. Reach level 20. 13,000. We're doing great. Eventually we'll do some disenchant or re-enchanting or whatever you want to call it. Mystic rune forging or reforging. Alright. And we want to run. And usually I don't come do Ratchet. Like, this is what's crazy. Is usually I go do the Barrens, I come do Camp Tarajo, I come down here, I go to 1,000 Needles, I do all that stuff. But I also usually have XP scrolls so that I'm leveling faster. I usually have heirlooms on so that I'm doing more damage because heirlooms give you stats that you actually need. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy. We're also waiting for COA to drop still. And I can tell you this, when COA drops, we are going to COA, and Bronzebeard will become a back burner kind of, we'll play it when we want to play it to get a nostalgic boost on some classic stuff. But COA is awesome, and I love it. and I would love nothing more than to play COA. Problem is, it is not available currently as a free game. We could keep playing it on PTR, but there's so many changes that happen every day that by the time you get used to one thing, it changes. Hey, look, the only way a flying mount ever looks like it's flying when it's in the water. Because we're not on Burning Crusade. I would love to be in Burning Crusade, honestly. It does give us way more stuff to do, but Burning Crusade is actually a lot of fun once you get into like level 55-ish, and you can go to Outlands. Outlands is fun. I loved Outlands when it first dropped. I still love Outlands. The fact that you could be out questing and not paying attention, and a giant Fell Reaver could just sneak up on you. How something that massive could sneak up on you, no idea. But you could have a Fell Weaver just show up and absolutely demolish you because it's a level 70 World Boss Elite. Having people form raids so that they could then fight said Elite was hilarious. Level 27. Alright, let's see. So Tank just decided he's just going to stay there dead forever, I guess. Okay. Level 24 Pally out there. 22 Rogue. Let's dip just far enough to where it changes zones again. Because sometimes this thing only spawns in this zone. Warrior's going way that way for some reason. But see, what we can do is we can bounce between and see if it has spawned here. And then we can bounce back over to the Merchant Coast and see if it has spawned here. North Watch. Merchant. Someone's doing some fishing. I'm not, like, don't get me wrong, the fishing in this game is very simple. Throw your line, wait for it to bob, right-click the bob. Done. My thing is like, fishing is one of those things where I'm just like, meh, you know? Like, I'm sure there's really good reasons to do fishing. I know there's cooking patterns that fishing uses that are absolutely phenomenal. Sorry, my boss just posted some stats for my team. The heck, man? How long is this stupid spawn timer for this guy? We added another person, and yet still no spawn for this guy. What we can do is check the damage of aim shot. So we can do this, and then we can go aim shot. Look at that, 230. This quest is so dumb. Hey, thanks for the subscriber, Joseph. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the guild. All right. This is turning in. I mean, we have plenty of people. So if it does spawn, it's going down basically instantly. Oh wow, that's new. I don't remember it doing this. I guess that's how you can get like bags and stuff, maybe? Random loot? I don't know. That's cool. That might make fishing worthwhile. Just saying. How about the floaty fish that you... I attacked it. Oh, here it is. Requires 135. What level's the other hunter? 22, so he's 2 levels ahead of me. And he did less than 100 damage more than me. Like 90 something. 92. I think, if my math is right. Ugh. I need to get that up. I tried, but at least my other stat is higher. I'll go with that. It's fine. If it spawned on that side, possibly, perchance, did it spawn on this side yet? No? I don't know if it can spawn on this side anymore. Like, that's the real issue. Look, there's a boat. There it is. We missed. Yay. Alright. Quest is done. Now we get to swim all the way back to the girl so that we can turn that in, and then we get to go fly back to Camp Tarajo. Actually, we'll just teleport to Camp Tarajo. It'll be faster that way. And then we just run south and we complete all of this, and then we're done with Camp Tarajo. And then from there, we are Stone Talon Mountain. And so far, we have not run into an issue where we need to go over to a different continent. Like, that's crazy to me that the druid had to. Like, that was the only way we were finishing quests effectively or efficiently. Was we had to leave the continent and go to the Undead Zone. We probably could have gone to Mulgore and done the Thunderbluff stuff and the town right outside of Mulgore, or right there outside of Thunderbluff, rather. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy to think that we had to leave, go somewhere else, just so we could get to level 30. Like, that baffles me. And I don't know, maybe we were building the Feral Druid wrong, or the Boomkin Druid wrong. I mean, it's possible we just weren't doing it right. But it's just one of those things where I'm like, holy cow, you know what I mean? Open that. There's another dagger. Alright, so Mystic Enchant added. This is for... No, this is for chamois, I believe. Alright, so that was another dagger, and it has agility on it, so I want to test something. There's 3 agility there, and then can we wear this one? You can. Okay, so we can do daggers. We still get the 6 agility. We did gain 4 strength, which is pointless for us. But now we can do... Oh, let's see. Can I reset? I may have to get a whole new pet. Increases your pet's attack speed. Increases your pet's total stamina and focus generation. Movement speed completely. Yeah. I want to go with speed. All right, there we go. Let's hearth back. Because as you can see, there's nothing left here. So we're going to hearth back over to here and then run straight south. All right. And then while we do this, I also want to go here, wardrobe, because I saw another hunter do this and it looked absolutely phenomenal. Bam. So now we have two of these big long deals on our backs, which I think looks absolutely phenomenal here. But yeah, so we're gonna run down here. We've got a bunch of we got to get some skulls. We got to get some items here, and then we're done with this zone. And we can go to Stone Talon Mountain and start clearing that, because that's the next actual zone for us. So I think that's absolutely phenomenal. We're at level 20. We're absolutely crushing it. We still need a helm, and we need a necklace. We don't have either of those. And we're 1 trinket short. This trinket needs to be replaced. It is terrible for us. Outside of that, I mean, we've got... that's garbage. Let's see. Ooh, here we go. Yeah. That is a wand. We can sell that. Sell this. We're cooking with Crisco. There are elites. We've gone over this with the druid. We actually got lucky enough to get into a party on like day 1, day 2, something like that. To where we was able to do some stuff. What quest do you have? Kill 15 bedloon excavators if why not? We'll grab that one. Because that one requires us to just go straight over there. Any shinies there? No. Alright, so we're going this way. Pathfinder. There's the backstabber, so we don't need pathfinders anymore. Oh yeah. Hunter just tears it up now. Yeah. Are you a pathfinder too? Yes, you are. I don't care about pathfinders. We gotta wait for cuz. Come on, cuz. Pathfinder. We don't need pathfinders. It says that cuz actually spawns back this way. But seeing as his corpse is right there. Come on. Mr. Thunder Fury wannabe. Oh, well the mage did. Oh, there we go. Alright. Off to the next one. Got the wand. I like how the paladin was just like, I'm good. Alright, so we've got the wand. So now we just need the war shield. We need knock. I swear I just saw. AoE is a little pointless there, mage. But knock spawns here, as you can see. There's his corpse. And then we got to go up that way to get the shield. Whew. Let's see. Arcane shot, meh. Ranged crits, nah. We'll go with Hunter's Mark after this. Right. Sticking with the mage. There's a level 42 paladin. Jeez. I think dungeons need to be upgraded just a little bit more on XP because the amount of higher level creatures, or higher level people that we find there's about to be a massive problem here. Woo! That was close. Still need a war shield, though. So, we completed the bosses. Now we just need to get a war shield. And for that, we need a war frenzy. I don't need the seer. There's a war frenzy for us. As you can see, we're supposed to be much higher level. We should be 22 to 25 doing this quest line. I don't want to attack. Come on, let me see this one. Dang it. Ooh. And we're all by ourselves. I didn't realize the mage left our party, so I guess he somehow already got it. He'll know. That's a rare elite. Okay. This might be tricky. This is going to put the hunter to the real test here. See if we can solo this elite here. Got a good hit. Took him down. And he gives us fireball for the mage, which is awesome. Okay, so we still need the war shield. We're having terrible luck with war shield. This is usually my luck when it comes to RNG. Still nothing. Is that a war frenzy over there? Yes, it is. Still nothing. There we go. And now we can get to a safe spot. Or actually, no. Now we want to run straight down here and do these guys. So, nice. Just so you guys know, the reason why I like fireball, if you're going to make a fire mage, this right here is amazing for that. It's a level 15 enchant, so you can get it pretty early on. Casting a fireball 3 times in combat, your next fireball is empowered, so it does more damage, requiring a 20% longer cast time to unleash a wave of fireballs. So, that is phenomenal. We also picked up Counterpoise. This is for Warrior. While above 50% rage, you gain 5% melee haste. While below 50% rage, you gain 3% melee critical chance. So, not sure what kind of build that would be good for, but there you go. All right, and now we are on to here to take out some peoples. There's a thing up here that I want to loot. Requires explosive stick of gone. Okay, so it's a thing. Ooh, that was not what I wanted. Slicing through these guys like butter. Unclaimed belongings. That's for high-risk people. Oh yeah. This is good right here. Bell of Doom 4, man. He has actually some real health there. There we go. There we are. I'm just going to try to control this whole area. I think there's a dude back here that we want to fight. Maybe. I'm not sure. Oh, there is something right here, though. Look at that. Just by walking around a little bit. Moon's Wrath. That sounds druid-like. Your Wrath and Star Surge have a 6% increased critical strike chance on targets affected by Moonfire. Nice. Came out the gate swinging, my guy. Ugh. We need Gorm's journal, and I have a feeling that's back that way somewhere. Oh, great. We're being attacked all around. Close. Having 3 dudes throw fireballs at us was not fun. We're probably in the wrong spot to be doing this, but that's fine. Look at how many more people showed up. How fun. I don't know where we get the journal from, though. That's going to be the real problem. Because I don't see, like, a different colored dot here. So I don't know if it's just something that will spawn on, like, a random drop from one of these guys. Or, like, I see people back there, so I wonder if they're doing what I'm doing, just camping a spot. Or if that's where that item spawns. Plus, we want to get the requires explosive stick of gun, so people need to go away from my farm spot. Go away. Shoot. Otherwise, invite me. I'm taking continuous damage. We just need one more of those guys. Oh, there we go. So it looks like there is 4 spots that this could be from. So this prospector right here could drop it. So I'm just going to stand here and wait. Where'd you go, little undead guy? There was a prospector that spawned here, so... There we go. And sadly, we didn't get the stick of whatever. Because I'd like to know what that does. But it requires explosive stick of gone, and I don't know where to get an explosive stick of gone. Alright, leave party. We've completed all those quests. Where does he want us to turn that in? Okay, just on the road. Alright, so we got an hour. We got an hour to do some more. Alright. So we can turn this into him, and then we can hearth there. Then we can fly to the crossroads and run to Stone Talon Mountain. We may go run over there and turn that in. Just wait a minute. Okay.
What brings you here?
Gone in, let's see. Bring him 6 vials of nitroglycerin, 6 bundles of wood pulp, and 6 samples of sodium nitrate. Oh, so it's a quest. You have to make it. Alright. Meh. I don't feel like doing all that. Betrayal from within. We gotta go turn in all these quests, man. That's awesome. That we could wear 2 daggers. I didn't know hunters could do that. So yeah, that's awesome. Awesome. Like, I know it says we only gained 1 level in basically 2 hours of streaming, but we were actually level 18 when we started, so it's 2 levels. We're about to hit our 3rd level, which is awesome. There's a quest there. What do you want me to do? Elder Thunder. Oh, wait, no, I know what he wants us to do. He wants us to go grab Kodos and bring him back. No, thanks. I remember his quest, too. There's a bunch of like little side quests like that you can find. I'm trying to stick to ones that are mainstream progressive type quests so that we can keep the stuff going. Is there... I don't think we've gone into this area. Is there a lootable here, perchance? No? 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 No. No lootables. It was worth a shot. The weapons quest that we're about to turn in, he also wants us to go, I think, into a dungeon and collect some ore, if I remember correctly. And I'm like, I mean, we'll see what his next quest is, but I think we're to the point where we could go start a whole different one. Weapon of choice. Excellent. I better take a closer look. So that's 50. Yeah, we want that one for the money. And then, yeah, he doesn't give us another quest because we're not high enough level to get the other quest, I guess. Trail from within. Bring Locke's skull to start at the crossroads. Okay. We were going to crossroads anyway, guys.
Well met.
Crossroads. Because now we actually have 2 quests to turn in at Crossroads. And then we can run north, turn that quest in so that we're done. We're not going to pick up another quest there. And then we're going to run this way to get to Stone Talon Mountains and start clearing Stone Talon. Oh. Absolutely crush it. I'm going to have to get me some more waters on my way home tonight, I think. Making sure everything is still working properly. Yes. Yes, it is. All right. Get rid of the map. We also need to sell. Let's see. We can move those down there. That down there. Everything else is sellable. We'll keep the healing pot. Yeah. And then we can just sell everything else. And then away we go.
Speak, friend. Go forth to victory.
Go forth to victory. Look, I wasn't the only one that was trying to tame the quest pet.
Some.
I accidentally got rid of the quest pet on the one that Devin and I are running. 4 and 4. This one has just a little bit more. Okay, that's done. Let's mount up and head north so that we can turn this in. And we actually want to run over this way and take this road north. I don't like spirit. No, thanks. Agility, stamina. Yes. There we go. And soul dust. Great. It'd be nice if it could give me more, like, stuff for leather working. That would be fun. And look at that. We bought 2,000 bullets, and we're down to 1,300, basically. 1,400, basically. We got a ton of this enchants that we can get rid of. I believe I already have this in my bank on another character. So there's that. This one is best. I'm glad that it's already collected for us so that we don't have to worry about it. This one's a good one for the Druid Warrior. Another Druid one, which we've had this one for a good long while. Promise of Renewal, that's a Priest. Hunter, we've had this one for a while too. Yeah, there we go. There's the turn in. Ugh. But yeah, I don't want to do Ashen Veil. The problem with Ashen Veil, in my opinion, is, yeah, there are some quests that are pretty localized, but a lot of it is, hey, go run onto the other side of the map and then run back, and then run back, and bring 15 nugget slugs in the Barrens. No thanks. Because it wants us to go over here into the Sludge Fin and do all that nonsense. I'm done with the Barrens. I don't want to do any more in the Barrens. We want to start a new zone, and that's going to be over this way. Do we see anything sparkling over there? It doesn't look like it. Okay. It's crazy, like, how far away you can actually see the sparkle of a world loot or a world forged item. So sometimes you can find that stuff without really needing to look into it or like go search. Sometimes you can find it like in a building before the building spawns. Like, for example, look how far away we are and we can see that one. That's a warrior. I can't remember if that's a shield or a world forged or a mystic enchant rather. And then like the warlock one that we picked up yesterday is right over there. Yeah, it's over there. I bet if I got in the right angle to being able to look over in this area, we'd see it too, so. There is a weapon there if you're looking for world forged items here in the Barrens. There is one stuck into the wood over there, or into a guy over there. Okay. Some of the messages that I get on my phone from work are kind of like, why? Like, why do they show up? Alright, bunch of quests here. Gather these up.
What brings you here?
I forget. There is a mystic enchant here. But I don't remember what is required for you to do it. I think while this guy's still alive, you have to talk to him, show me. Yeah, there we go. Flame on. And then you just watch him slowly melt himself. But there you go. It's a mage. Flame on. Your Fireball, Scorch, Fireball, Frost, Fire, Bolt, and Pyroblast casts increase the critical strike chance of your next Fire Blast by 33%, reduces the mana cost by 33%, stacks to 3 times. Alright. We may also be able to get a new pet while we're out here, too, to replace our Raptor. Don't get me wrong, Raptor Boy has been phenomenal for us. But if we can get a new one, that would be dope. This is where we were Boomkin when we first started. And then we switched to Cat and started doing better on the Druid. But I want to say we were... I don't remember what level we were. But it wasn't that high up. Do you mind? There's plenty of targets out here for you to be taken on. You do not need to come take on my targets. I like how stuff is just respawning as I'm trying to take it all down. We did get a Mystic Enchant. I don't want to overlook that. It is the Graceful Resources for Druid. Yeah, no. I don't want to try and take that one on. There's another lootable over here. We'll make our way over there. Ruffian. Little hairy there for a second. See, this is why I wouldn't want to do PvP. Like, look at this. This guy's out here just trying to do his little quest. Get his, you know, questing done. And yet, somebody came by that was a little bit stronger than him. Took him out. That's why I don't like the PvP stuff. Like, don't get me wrong. PvP is phenomenal. I have no problem with PvP. I just don't like it in the open world when I'm trying to quest. Absolutely thrashing these guys up. This is so much smoother than the Druid, man. That's a mercenary. We don't need mercs. We need more ruffians. Let me look at your details real quick. You are unhappy. Let's get you fed real quick. Merc, one ruffian. Sorcerer, there's a ruffian right here. Oh my god, there's so much stuff right here though. Not sure why I'm losing health, but everybody is standing still, so that's fine. Interesting glitch there? Lag, maybe? I don't know. Alright, so we completed that. Let's just mount up and get out of here. I don't see any more lootables. Okay. Not sure why my mount did that, but that's fine. Alright, so now we gotta go run back. Turn that in. They have quite a few quests that you can do with these people that are right at the entrance. We did hit 21, which is nice. Which means we have another point. Let's go ahead and grab you. And then at 25, we unlock that, but we don't get a free one. It's at level 30. Yeah, level 30 is when we unlock a new free enchant. We'll see if we can find one that's better than Power Shot, but if we can't, we're putting Power Shot in there. Because at level 30, you'll get a free Legendary Mystic enchant. Alright, so the next one that they want us to do is to take out brutes. It's easier if we go up here to take out the brutes because of how much they spawn up here. Didn't know who that was? Oh no. Grundig is up this way. That's right. Huh. Okay. There is an escort quest here. It's not a difficult one, by the way. Sorceress. We need more brutes. Phenomenal damage, man. Phenomenal damage we do as a hunter. Whoo! I love this. Like, hunters are just so good. There's Dark Cloud. Somebody apparently is already doing the escort quest. That's why it's not popping. So I don't care. We're not going to wait around for it. We're going to go take out the rest of the brutes that we need and move on from here. We now have disengage, by the way. So we can jump back and get away. $506. Again. Ooh. Oh well. I don't think we actually got the escort quest. So. Oh well. They got it just as we were leaving the party, so no big deal there. Yeah, this person right there. But we don't have it, so it doesn't matter. We will get all the quests that are right here. I just want to finish these quests here first. And then we got to run to town so that we can get our next inn to set our Hearthstone. Because we've got roughly 30 minutes. We did start a little late today, but that's just because stuff was going on in the house. I was trying to get started around 8:30. We didn't really get started until about 8:45, 8:50, somewhere around there. Ooh, wrong way. So yeah. Blessed Recovery requires this, so this is a priest. After being struck by a melee or ranged critical hit, Blessed Recovery heals you for 15% of the damage taken over 6 seconds. Additional critical hits taken during the effect increases the healing received. That's actually pretty good for a priest, especially if you're going heal priest anyway, so that if you take damage while you're trying to heal, you don't have to really overly worry about you healing yourself. You shouldn't be taking that much damage anyway as a heal priest. Like, I'll be real. She wants us to take out loggers, which are... Oop, that's not what I wanted. There we go. The loggers are out this way, which is what she wants us to do. We're going to swing by, pick up these quests here, and then we're going to run to town, which is up here, grab those quests, and then we'll just do everything else. Because like I said, we have roughly 30 minutes left before I have to get off and head to work. But yeah, I mean, we are just cruising on the hunters. This is why I was telling Devin last night when we were talking about doing a hardcore challenge. I think it would be amazing to do it as 2 hunters. Because we're not going to be able to do dungeons, and dungeons are kind of pointless right now anyway, so we don't need to worry about those. We will have pets, so that we'll have tank ability. We will have damage, because we can go Beastmaster or Marksman or whatever we want to do. Heck, we could even do survival if one of us wanted to do melee, though I don't recommend that during a hardcore challenge. Hey, look, we found another lootable. Gotta love it. Is this a helmet? No. It's also not for us, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy just the amount of, Wait, what quest do you have? Report to cadre... No, thanks. Don't need that ghetto quest. Everybody wants us to go back to Crossroads. Like, this isn't a starting zone, so I don't understand why it's like, oh yeah, we want you to go back to the Crossroads, please. I think Cadric, when you take his quest to come in here, he sends you to this guy. Oh wait, no. He wants us to go to Ashenvale. Forget that noise. But... Hey, it says Devin's on. I don't have time to start anything with him, but it says he's on. I'll text him when I get off and just let him know that unfortunately I have to be off to work. As much as I would love to do this as my full-time job, I can't. Not yet. Eventually, though. Eventually we will get there. It's a matter of when, not if. You know what I mean? I have too much fun streaming and talking to you guys and putting build videos together and stuff like that. Like, I don't foresee myself... I'm just coming over here. I know they just started it, but that's a bummer. So we don't need it. So we're going to just head to town. But yeah, it's not a matter of if I get to the part where I can make this my job. It's just a matter of when I can do it. But when I get to that point, man, there will be longer streams every day. There will be build videos for whatever game we end up playing at the time. You know what I mean? So it's like, I would love to have, you know, I might go look and see if I can find a calculator for Bronzebeard. I know they had one for Elune in Area 52. But those calculators are I don't think built properly for Bronzebeard, so we might go look at it while I'm at work today, see if I can find a calculator, because if I can, and we can find one that's accurate to how we can build our characters here, then absolutely what we'll do is go through and be like, okay, I'll do build videos for every single character. And again, bear in mind when I say I'm going to do build videos, these are builds that are my point of view, my way of saying this is what I would do for me. They may not work for you, but if they do, awesome, great, phenomenal. But at the same time, bear in mind that, you know, the build videos I do are my interpretation of what would be a good build. They may not be the best build. They may not be a meta build. They may not even be worth a darn to other people, but they would be worth something to me. So if you like them, yay. But if I can find a calculator, we are definitely going to do build videos for Bronzebeard for every class and every spec I can think of doing. And we'll get those posted. So yeah, I mean, it's just, as they say, it is what it is. All right, so here's the town. We want to pick up the quests. We want to set our Hearthstone. We've got 28 minutes, so we can do some of the quests. We'll drop back and do the spiders, because there's a whole bunch of quests there for the spiders. Harpies. Always fun to take on. Harpies. We want to come in here, and we want to set this. I love that mage outfit. I can tell you this, though. If Devin and I do a hardcore run as hunters, I am 100% going to be making a troll hunter, because I'm going to go marksman. I am loving marksman. I would have already done a race change on this guy and the other hunter that I've been running with Devin. I tried last night to do it, but it won't activate because we haven't gotten all of the world firsts apparently yet. I don't exactly know what that means. It may just be an item that isn't working yet, so I may contact the devs and be like, hey, am I just being dumb, or is this item just not working the way it's intended to work yet? It may be something that they have disabled currently and just haven't re-enabled it yet, but who knows? Ooh. All right. I will say, if we do a hardcore challenge, I am probably going to get one of the really cool pets off of the store. Because there's like a ethereal griffin that I could do, though I may not do that one. No. I may not do the ethereal griffin, just because of how expensive that one is, but there is a spider that I had when I was a hunter on retail WoW. It was one that you had to be a Beastmaster hunter to even tame, so I'm hoping that's not the case for this, but if it is, darn. But it is a rock spider, and it is phenomenal. I absolutely love the design of it. There was like 4 different ones you could get. There was a green one, a purple one, a yellow one, a red one. And each one had a unique way of taming it. You couldn't just find it and go, oh, I want to tame this. Like, the red one, if I remember correctly, you needed, you couldn't use Ice Trap on it. And you needed, I forget what else, but, you know, it was just, and they weren't always available. It wasn't like they had a timer, so if somebody tamed it or killed it, you had to wait like 4 or 5 hours for the next one to spawn or something like that. It was crazy. But there's that one. There are shale. There are some of the shale spiders that we could do, a green and a purple one. Personally, I like the idea of getting a purple one, but that's just me. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy just the amount of really cool pets that we could get. So if we do a hardcore challenge, that is what I'm going to do, is get one of those. And it will be a pet that will only be used on the hardcore challenge. We won't use it on our other hunters. Okay. Up here is where we want to go for the spiders. Do 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 do. Also, I think it's real dumb to have bestial lore locked behind level 24. Like, that we should get at level 10 with the rest of the pet stuff, so that you can pop bestial lore and be like, is this a pet that I can tame? Because there are some pets that are tameable, but only if you're a beastmaster. And then there are some pets that are look like pets that should only be able to be done by beastmasters, but don't need you to be a beastmaster. So nine to 10. Just need one more spider. I thought I was going to the spider area, but I guess not. Is that over here? No, that's the harpies. Oh, we passed the spider area. That's fine. We can come in here and do this. We've got most of the spiders done, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, want to go, bud? Alright. There is a world loot item right there. Last time we were here, we were on the druid. We did run through here. There is no other world loot items that we found. So just bear that in mind. At least we didn't find any on the druid. There is one other quest in here that we could do. We don't have it yet, but there's a guy all the way in the back that we have to fight. Okay. Did they make it to the where the crystals are respawning faster? Or just new crystals are spawning? There, we're done. Pop map just to make sure. Ooh, we may have it. Oh no, we gotta go further to get the exploration part. It should be right up here that we just... Yep, there we go. Now it's complete. There is a guy that will spawn back here for a quest that you have to do. So, bear that in mind. Put you on passive so we can just run the heck out of here. About to run into a Geomancer, my guy. Oh, you ran into a Geomancer. Yeah. Just the fact that it looks like we are wielding pole arms, even though we're doing daggers, that is just awesome. All right, so there's that. Now we've got the spiders left to do, and then we can turn those in. And I think that's going to put us pretty darn close to time to get off anyway. But yeah, so for the heroic run, I personally think it would be fun to do 2 hunters. I know I'm going to go marksman, just because I'm now leveling 2 hunters that are marksmen. One with Devin, one with you guys. And the marksman hunter seems to be doing so much better than Beastmaster right now. I get that everyone says that Beastmastery levels faster, but I'm not seeing that. Like, the Beastmaster talents, like, yeah, we get this, everybody gets, but like, it doesn't feel like there's anything in these talents here that increases damage. Just doesn't. Oh, that's because we're mounted. I was like, our pet went away. Here we go. This is where I thought I was going the first time. So we need egg sacs, which spawn these really ridiculous spiders here. There's a boss spider in here. There is a lootable in here, if memory serves me correctly. Put him on defensive. I mean, look at that. We struggled so hard with the druid, man. And then the marksman hunter is just walking through here like, yeah, we got this. Yeah. You know what I mean, though? Like, those 2 right there would have killed our druid. Just straight up, our druid would have died. Now, as far as the egg quest goes, I don't know. Where'd it go? Oh, 3 of 15. The difference in damage between me and that druid right there. And he's level 28. Like, come on. Luna's AFK, and she's a level 19 mage. I know it says that this thing spawns in 3 different locations, but I don't think it actually does. Oh, there is that lootable over there, the fire starter. Oh, we were actually using that staff for a while on our druid. Come on. That's the hard part for some of these quests, is just sitting here going, do 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 do. We are waiting. Ugh. Like, we're doing good, don't get me wrong. Like, we're level 21. We started off at 18, technically. So, we're almost 4 levels. I mean, like, look at that. 34% of the way through. We finished this quest. Hearth back. There we go. Got that. Just the fact that we can almost one-tap stuff is crazy to me. I don't get it. I'm not sure why we're not getting the eggs. I want to go grab that. We need to finish. I want to at least finish this quest. The eggs, I mean, you know what? Abandoned. I don't feel like doing the eggs. It's for the Barons. It wasn't even going to give us any real XP for it. In fact, let me go pull up that again. Speak with in Stone Talon Mountains. Let's just get rid of that quest too. There. You are a dungeon. So, no thanks. There we go. Scarlet Monastery, that's really the only one we need. But there. Now we've got a whole bunch. And like, look at that. Arachnophobia is a group quest. And honestly, I think we could have done that solo. If I'm being 100% honest. We just need one more. There we go. Woo, there we go. All right. Do we want to? Yeah, let's just hearth. We'll just turn these in because we've got 10 minutes. So we'll probably just end 10 minutes early today, guys, just so that I don't push it too far. I really don't want to be late to work. Let's see here. That is 5. That is 24. I don't know why there's such a discrepancy between how much silver you get for stuff. And we need to empty our bags. Holy cow. We can do some, try to do some of the enchant re-rolling stuff. Nightfall, this is also for Warlock. I feel like Warlock is a good class to level. I just don't feel like they do enough damage until they're in their, like, 30s. So... Trouble... Oh, that's... Okay, yeah. I'm not doing a dungeon quest, sorry. Let's empty out our bags. We did get a really nice polearm that replaces literally everything about... Oh, that's that one. Never mind. I don't want to replace it. I mean, it's cool that it does the 73 to 75 fire damage, but we don't need int on this build. Well, actually, we kind of do. Because that gives us more mana. Nah, we're gonna sell it. We're gonna sell it.
Hey,
It's probably a mistake, but we're gonna do it. There it went. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Put this down here with the
may
quests.
your blades never dull.
3 agility, 3 spirit, more armor. Nah. 6 agility. We already have 6 agility. We're getting poison damage, chance on hit, which is man. We would lose the strength, but we would gain stamina. And more damage. Not by much, though, honestly. But that's fine. Eternal focus.
Ogra. Farewell.
It's worth money. That's all I care about. Alright, so let's do some enchant rerolling before we have to get off today. That sounds like a plan to me. Pet talents, we don't have anything new. We do need to replace that pet, though. We will put some more points into this, I think. If we were to start stacking some intelligence, this one would be a good one, too. We may just put 3 points into this anyway. Just to get a little bit more, even though our intelligence is 38. And we would get... It's 33%. I think you actually get that up to 100% of your intellect. So that actually might be worth it even if we have no intellect. You know what I mean? So we'll look into that. We also need to start getting some more ammo because we're already down to 1,000. Honestly, we should just fill this whole bag with ammo and never have to worry about it. But we're not going to do that. So let's do some enchanting. I don't have it in my bag, so we can go here. Vanity. Mystic. Put it down here. Then we put it here on this bottom bar here. Let's summon it up. Let's see if we can get anything good for the hunter, shall we? Okay, so we go to enchant scrolls. We're going to scroll all the way down. I'm good with re-rolling this one. Getting Frost Mastery is not hard. Shatter. Another mage one. Warrior. Paladin. Shami. Mage for Barrage, which would be awesome if we did a Arcane Mage. Rogue. Warlock. This is Hunter. It's called Survivalist. Increases your stamina by 10%. Requires 30 into Mastery, Beast Mastery or Marksman. And it's a level 45. We're going to go ahead and hold on to that one. Bam. Alright. So now we can start re-rolling this one. Priest. Paladin. Warrior. Another chamois one. Ooh, Winter's Blaze. Consuming Brain Freeze with Frostfire Bolt increases its damage by 25%. Frostfire and Ice Lance deal 8% increased damage to targets affected by Frostfire Bolt. So it does damage. It does increase damage because you did damage with it. Interesting. Molten Ammo. This one's good. Explosive Shot makes your next steady shot deal an additional 70% as fire damage. So yeah, that's one we don't have. Now we do. Vengeance for the druid. Ferocity increases the critical strike chance of your pet. We don't have this one yet, not collected. So we'll go ahead and collect it. We've got 3 extracts left. It's fine. We're about to get another one. There we go. Glyph of the Viper. We don't have this one. Increases the amount of mana gained from attacks while aspect of the Viper is active by 10. Man, I'm good with that one. Can we already have that one too, so it's fine. Go for the throat, level 45. We've already got this collected, so we don't need it. But your ranged critical hits cause your pet to generate 50 focus, which just means that they can do their stuff faster, which is fun. Explosive shot, we already have this one as well. Increases the critical strike chance of explosive shot by 8%. Mage, Temporal Haste. Casting Arcane Blast reduces the cast time of your next direct damage spell except Arcane Blast by 20%. Stacks up to 3 times and lasts 15 seconds. Glyph of Hurricane, and this is for the Druid. Your Hurricane ability now also slows the movement speed of its victims by 20%. So that they stay in Hurricane. This is for Hunter. It's called Deflection. This is for melee, I feel. Increases your chance to parry by 3%, reduces the duration of disarm effects against you by 50%. This stack does not stack with other disarm duration reducing effects. So, I'm not worried about that one. Reroll. Shaman. Tides of Restoration. Casting Lesser Healing Wave empowers your next healing wave, reducing its mana cost by 20% and increasing its critical chance by 10%. This effect stacks up to 3 times and lasts for 12 seconds. Another Shaman, Tidal Focus, reduces the mana cost of your healing spells by 5%. That would stack really nice with that last one we just got. Warrior, a quick death. Using Execute grants you 3% melee haste, 1% critical strike chance, and increases your blade storm damage by 6%, stacking up to 5 times. Flame On, we already had this one, so we don't need that. Shockwave, using Devastate increases the damage of your next Shockwave by 15% at full stacks. The range of Shockwave is increased by 5 yards and stuns for an additional 1 second, stacks up to 3 times. Paladin, no thanks. Judgment, no thanks. Oh, it went away. All right, well, that's what we could get done. We actually got quite a few skills for us. There we go. So yeah, we ended up getting quite a bit through the enchant system there. I absolutely love it. We dropped from 13,000 down to 6,000. That's the only part I don't like. But we did get quite a few. We're up to 2 pages now of enchants just for our guy. While we're thinking about it, let's see. That's Beast Mastery. Man, Marksmanship. Does Marksmanship get Rapid Fire? There we go. Rapid Fire is at level 26. Increases the range attack speed by 40%. Oh, so that is not as good as I was hoping it was going to be. And it is a 5-minute cooldown. So it's meh at best, in my opinion. So, and we get Scorpid Sting in 1 level. Because we're level 21. So we'll get Scorpid Sting next. Reduces the chance to hit with melee. Excuse me. Hunter's Mark gets an upgrade next level as well. Flare is good for PvP, but outside of that, not too much. Viper's Sting we get at 36. Draining 4% mana over 8 seconds up to a maximum of 8% of the caster's maximum mana, and energizes the hunter equal to 300% of the amount drained. This is great for PvP, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. It is phenomenal when you're going up against druids, when you're going up against other hunters, when you're going up against mages and priests specifically. Paladins in some cases. You can drain their mana. It doesn't drain a whole lot of their mana, but it'll fill yours right back up. So, like, it's great to have. All right, so we are going to end it here, guys. I know I didn't do a shout out for it, but I'll do one right now. We are doing a fundraiser event for the Michael J. Fox Foundation Research for Parkinson's Disease. If you're not familiar with what Parkinson's is, it is a very devastating disease that basically makes you lose complete control of your body. It starts out very insignificant with just slight tremors and goes till you just can't move your body the way you want to move it. So the best way you guys can help out, for me anyway, is to make sure that you are sharing this stream with everybody that you know, as well as sharing the channel. For the entire month of October, we will be streaming every day. We are trying to hit 100 hours of streaming. We are also trying to raise money. So if you feel generous enough to try and donate, you can use that QR code that's in the top left of the screen there, or you can hit the description below that also has a link. You guys can donate. Even $1 helps. This is a nonprofit organization. And for those of you out there that think that I'm getting this money, it is not coming to me. In no way, shape, or form does the money come to me. It's going directly to them when you use that link or the QR code. Outside of that, heroes, I will catch you in the next one. Thanks for stopping by. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do so. If you're not following me on Twitch, make sure you do so. Like I said, for the month of October, we'll be streaming pretty much and literally every day. Other than that, I will catch you guys next time. Stay safe out there and stay legendary. Peace out.